Keep a candle in your bathroom. It has a unique use that will make your bathroom look like new. All you need is a plain white candle to protect your bathroom. The best choice is an unscented paraffin candle. Start by rubbing the candle over the grout lines, pressing gently so the wax fully covers the surface. This creates an invisible protective layer that prevents water and dirt from seeping into the grout. As a result, mold won't have a place to grow, and soap, scum, and limescale will no longer build up. You'll see the effect immediately. The grout will have a slight shine, and water will bead up and run off instead of soaking in. Repeat this trick every few weeks to keep your grout in perfect condition. It's a quick and effective solution that keeps your bathroom looking fresh and spotless without mold, dirt, or limescale. You can transform an ordinary candle in just a few minutes. This trick will save you money on expensive store-bought decorations. Start by choosing a napkin with any festive pattern. Separate the layers of the napkin carefully, ensuring the design remains intact. Next, cut out the pattern, leaving a small border around it. Place the cutout design on the candle at your chosen spot, making sure it adheres well to the candle's surface. Wrap the entire candle with baking paper. Then, take a metal spoon and heat it over the candle's flame for a few seconds until it becomes hot. Press the heated side of the spoon gently against the napkin, focusing on the areas with the pattern. The heat will cause the wax to melt slightly, embedding the napkin into the candle's surface. Move the spoon evenly to ensure every part sticks well. Finally, carefully remove the baking paper, and your transformed candle is ready. Your candle now has a completely new look. The napkin's pattern adheres perfectly to the candle, creating an effect as if it were printed on it. In just a few minutes, you can create a unique, personalized decoration. Coat the faucet with a candle. You'll have something to celebrate. Don't throw away any more small birthday candles. Use them in the bathroom. Just one candle will come in handy when dealing with a faucet problem. Every faucet sooner or later shows signs of water. Every drop leaves a trace. These white streaks and limescale appear even moments after cleaning the entire sink. They are particularly visible on metal components. The shower fixture quickly loses its shine. Instead of a gleaming shower head, you see one covered in white spots. It's water residue, but you can prevent this. All you need is one candle. It's best if it's light-colored. Rub the faucet with the candle and see what happens. The candle leaves a trail. That's the idea. Next time you clean the faucet, use the candle. Just rub the areas where water marks appear the most with the candle a few times. Then take a cloth and start polishing the faucet. This will spread the wax. What does this achieve? A layer of wax will remain on the faucet, preventing water residue from building up. The water will run off without leaving any traces. Every faucet will stay clean longer. You won't have to clean it as often. You'll save yourself time and nerves. And a clean faucet will be your calling card. A candle can help you get rid of cracked heels, leaving your feet smooth after just one use. For this trick, a simple paraffin candle works best. Start by grating the candle using a fine grater. Place the grated paraffin into a large bowl. Add about half a cup of olive oil. The oleic acid in olive oil forms a protective layer on the skin, locking in moisture and preventing water loss. Mix everything thoroughly. Next, fill a pot with water and bring it to a boil. Place the paraffin and olive oil mixture in a heat-proof bowl and melt it over the water bath. Stir until you achieve a smooth, uniform consistency. To the melted mixture, add half a tablespoon of petroleum jelly. It creates a barrier on the skin, sealing in moisture, protecting cracks from worsening, and accelerating healing. Also, add half a tablespoon of coconut oil, which soothes inflammation, softens the skin, and supports regeneration. Finally, mix in 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, which enhances the product's texture and adds extra skin benefits. Stir everything together, transfer the mixture to a container with a lid for storage. Apply a thick layer of this homemade mask to the areas with cracked skin. Use circular motions to massage it in. This will also improve blood circulation in your feet. Leave it on for 15 minutes. Your feet will feel like you've just had a professional pedicure. Place candles in fabric softener. The results will surprise you. Everyday products you use can be transformed into something entirely different. Take a pan and place the candles on it. Heat the pan until the candles melt. Use a fork to remove the wicks from the melted candles. Take a small glass container and pour the melted wax into it. Then add fabric softener. Sprinkle in a few cloves as well. Finally, add the wick to the mixture. Hold it in place with a clothespin so it doesn't fall in. Once the wax solidifies, remove the clothespin. Sprinkle a few more cloves on top of the candle. Finally, light the candle, and you're done. This natural candle will fill your home with a beautiful fragrance and help you get rid of unwanted mosquitoes. Place rosemary on candles to reduce stress and improve memory. Place 3 candles in a pan and start heating them. Once the candles begin to melt, use tongs to remove the wicks and set them on paper. Next, take fresh sprigs of rosemary. Toss the rosemary into the pan and heat briefly. Rosemary has antibacterial and antifungal properties. It calms, eases breathing, and enhances focus. You'll also need a small glass jar. Place the rosemary sprigs from the pan in the jar, then pour in the melted wax. Before the wax hardens, insert the wick. Use a toothpick or clip to hold it in place. Once the wax solidifies, remove the toothpick and add a bit more rosemary. Your candle is now ready. Place it somewhere you spend a lot of time. Finally, light it and enjoy the relaxing ambiance. The scent of rosemary boosts memory and focus, making this candle perfect for your office or workspace. Recipe for homemade grout cleaner. After 15 minutes, they looked like new. It's incredibly effective and budget-friendly. The results are fantastic. In a bowl, pour 4 tablespoons of baking soda. Add 1 tablespoon of hydrogen peroxide. Finally, add a teaspoon of dish soap. Mix everything to achieve a paste-like consistency. Dirt, mold, and dust accumulate on grout lines. Their rough surface makes cleaning them difficult and time-consuming. Instead of scrubbing the grout with a brush, it's better to use the paste trick. Apply a thick layer of the mixture on dirty grout lines. Use a toothbrush for this purpose. The paste must cover the entire surface thoroughly. Leave it on for 15 minutes. If the grout lines are very dirty, you can extend this time up to an hour. After this time, remove the paste, wipe the floor with a wet cloth, and leave the grout lines. When they dry, you'll see a colossal difference. They'll regain their original color, and you won't have to scrub them. They'll be clean and mold-free. In the recording, you can see how huge the difference is. On the left is the grout cleaned with the paste, and on the right is the dirty grout. I do this once every few months, and my bathroom looks like new.